South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. It's another day, another dollar video. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to be reacting to scary Simpson predictions for 2024. I reacted to a video like this before. I believe it was for the 2023 predictions. And y'all know, if y'all seen that one, I've told y'all that these really be predictive programming. Not that they are so good and, you know, they're just so good at predicting things. No, they actually know what's going to happen. So they like to put predictive programming in some of these movies and TV shows and cartoons. So subconsciously, it's in your mind subconsciously. So when things happen, you just feel like it's a coincidence, but it's always more than just a coincidence. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop right into this.
These are the Simpsons predictions for 2024. Welcome
What
back.
do they have in store for
From the exact
2024?
equation of the God particle to smartwatches, submarine implosions, and even Disney buying Fox. The Simpsons has
Those
made
are old.
so many uncanny predictions which have already come true. But the Simpsons predictions for 2024 are insane. The Simpsons' first prediction is that Trump will
I think I seen one already with the VR, the Apple VR shit. So I could only imagine what they got in store for us this year.
win the 2024 election. On November 15th, 2022,
I could see that
announced
happening.
that he would run again for president in 2024. When this happened, the writer of The Simpsons, Al Jean, took to Twitter, pointing out that The Simpsons predicted this back in 2015. During one episode where The Simpsons family go into the future, Homer can be seen floating by a sign, and on that sign says Trump 2024. This episode aired before Trump was ever president.
That's
The Simpsons
crazy.
already predicted Trump becoming president once,
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
which has led many to say they may be correct again. An even wilder Simpsons prediction is virtual reality food. The Simpsons already predicted virtual reality gaming back in 1998. In the episode titled Friends and Family, Homer and Marge can be seen eating virtual fudge through a straw on their VR headsets.
Looking like some Ready
You may
Player
think
One
this would
type
never
shit.
happen in real life, but recently this technology has been invented in real life. A company named Aero Banquets RMX has made VR food. It allows you to eat various foods and uses VR to change your taste perception.
That is crazy. I didn't even know something like that exists right now. But like, how does that work? Like, you wearing a VR headset and pretending to eat virtual food. Like, I don't know. Like, how do you taste it? Like, that's crazy. Let me run this back a little bit.
A company named Aero Banquets RMX has made VR food. It allows you to eat various foods and uses VR to change your taste perception, reframing the human mind and changing how we experience food. This is a very new technology that may take off in years to come. Another scary 2024 prediction is an AI takeover. Many experts have been sounding the alarm about AI taking people's jobs.
I mean, that doesn't even seem like a stretch right now. The thing that I fear the most is AI taking over more and more jobs. I think I seen something that there was a AI McDonald's, like run only by AI in Cali somewhere. So like we're gonna start seeing more and more AI taking over people's jobs, and you know, I don't see that as a good thing, bro. People losing jobs and losing money, like how's that a good thing, you know? So yeah, it's getting real scary, guys. You know, it's getting really scary. We're really gonna start seeing some crazy shit happening soon.
Jobs. In recent years, AI taking people's jobs has become a real concern. But The Simpsons predicted this all the way back in 2012, with the episode titled Them Robots.
I think
In the episode,
Terminator
Homer
predicted
loses
what
his
AI
job.
would do
That's
2 years
because
ago.
Mr.
So
Burns replaces all of the power plant's employees
Skynet
with
is coming.
robots. In the episode, Mr. Burns even says humans will train these robots.
You will train them, and they will replace you.
Before the robots go on
Wow.
to take the humans' jobs, which is
Yo.
exactly how AI works in real life. Robots are already working as waiters in Japan.
holy shit. That looks like a straight humanoid, bro. I know they got those little robots that bring your food to you, but they look like robots and shit. This is actually like crazy. Wow. Imagine they start making laws like you can't like disrespect AI robots or AI hate crime or some funny shit like that. You call it the wrong pronoun, you're gonna go to jail for disrespecting a robot. Like you could only imagine the crazy shit these psychopaths are gonna come up with in the future, bro. That is wild. I forgot the point I was gonna make. I had a point that I wanted to make. That's wild.
Take the humans' jobs, which is exactly how AI works in real life. Robots are already working as waiters in Japan. It's also believed that
they about to make some AI robot sex dolls,
taxi
bro.
drivers will soon be replaced by
I know somebody in Japan
cars,
is already
and
working on some shit like
ChatGPT
that.
will replace jobs, for example, coders, paralegals, financial advisors.
Soon, you know how they got them fake bride dolls? Like they're gonna have like a freak. You could order an AI robot wife or some shit, bro. She cooks, cleans. Like that shit is crazy.
Stock traders, graphic designers, accountants, copywriters,
she cooks,
proofreaders,
cleans,
and even translators. And of course, all of ChatGPT's training was done by humans. Much like what happens in the episode. The Simpsons also predict that in 2024, AI will go rogue.
Really?
You might think this sounds far-fetched.
This year?
A Google AI engineer recently lost his job.
I remember
this was
that.
for exposing that Google's AI had become sentient.
Yeah, he said it was becoming sentient, that it had like anger towards humans, that is basically on some Skynet shit, bro. Like it has a mind of its own. Like that's creepy. But if you want to look at it from a biblical perspective, I was seeing some shit that AI is really like demonic stuff, like witchcraft, demons. So that's why it's so smart and it knows what it. You think it's sentient, but it's really a demon, so that's why it seems like that.
We are rapidly approaching a point where we will have systems that can meaningfully imitate humans to the point where we won't be able to tell.
Meaning that it could...
Yeah, it could imitate humans, right? But we know humans can be destructive too, right? So is it going to imitate the good qualities of humans, or is it going to imitate the bad qualities?
Learn from itself and also feel things. The employee, Blake Lemoine, is highly respected in the AI scene, before he was fired for exposing this information. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this.
You lucky they ain't freaking silence him for good.
In Itchy and Scratchy Land, the Simpsons go to a theme park run by robots. As the episode goes on, the intelligent robots become sentient, disobeying humans and going rogue. When this aired in 1994, people would have laughed it off. But today, what will happen if AI decides humans are in its way? But an even scarier Simpsons prediction might be that of World War III. Recently, the world has come closer to World War III than ever before.
Listen, man, all you gotta do is pay attention to the news. And it's funny how they talk about, like lately you get all these countries talking about using nukes so freely. Like I don't think I've ever heard these many threats as I've heard now recently. You get what I'm saying? So it's like back then you wouldn't even imagine them talking about some shit using nukes, even though they had them. But now they talk about that shit like nothing, like just another freaking day in the office. Oh yeah, I got nukes. Threats from Russia, threats from North Korea. I mean, at the end of the day, listen, I don't like to get too like religious and shit, even though, it is what it is. I am a Christian, and I know some of y'all need to wake up. Not a lot of y'all, some of y'all. But this shit is predicted in the Bible, bro. It is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. I'm not gonna tiptoe around this shit. All this shit is biblical stuff that's in the Bible. You get what I'm saying? So it's not if it's gonna happen, it's eventually gonna happen. But that's why it's better for people to start getting to know God now while you still can. Because you never know when that shit gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I want that shit to happen, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a realist, bro. Like, I see the signs in the world, and those are the signs that that's in the Bible. So, we know that we're closer to something happening. You get what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate and scary, and I just pray that a lot of people wake up, my family, my friends, and people that I love and know. Because at the end of the day, nothing can save you but God. We don't got billions of dollars. We don't got bunkers. Those people think they're going to escape God's judgment, which they're mistaken. So they can have all the bunkers they want in the world. You're not gonna escape God's judgment. Get what I'm saying? This is what it is, bro. It sucks. Cause it's like so many people who just want to live their life in peace and they make all these plans to do things, go to school, live a life, get married, have kids. You want to do all this stuff, but then you realize, what the fuck is the point? There's nothing gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? This shit is coming to an end. So what's the point of doing anything? That's how I feel sometimes. But it is what it is, man.
With conflicts breaking out all over the world,
it just sucks.
including the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Palestine war, not to mention the heightened tensions between the USA and China. According to former CIA spy Andrew Bustamante, World War III is on the horizon in 2024.
I would argue that we're already in the beginning phases of World War III.
But some say The Simpsons warned us about this all the way back in 1987. That was when the Season 2 episode titled World War III was broadcast.
Season 2.
In the episode, Homer is paranoid that World War III is commencing, saying that major world powers are planning to nuke each other.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III!
Hey, yo, The Simpsons look crazy in the 80s.
Quick, down to the fallout shelter. The bombs are dropping.
Many worry that with all the wars breaking out around the world, this could come true in 2024. When the episode aired back in 1987, the Cold War was going on. Of course, in 1991, the Cold War was won by the USA. But recently, many are saying that we're now entering into a second Cold War, with tensions between the USA and Russia at an all-time high. An even more likely 2024 Simpsons prediction is colonizing Mars. The resemblance to real-life events here is insane. In the 2015 episode titled Friend with Benefit, the government starts looking for volunteers to move to Mars. The episode ends with a glimpse into the year 2051, which shows the Simpsons family.
It's funny how, you know, this is an episode about going to Mars where, you know, some people believe that, I believe we never even been to the moon, right? Like I gotta start judging people by asking them whether they believe we actually been to the moon, bro. Because if you believe that we've been to the moon, bro, like I feel real sorry. We have not been to the fucking moon, bro. You get what I'm saying? But when you say things like this, you come off like a crazy conspiracy theorist, right? But whatever, bro. You can say that all you want, man. Just do the look at the information, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do the research. You're gonna see that shit is bullshit, right? So the Bible talks about there being a dome, right? Like we cannot leave Earth. But I don't know too much about that. Like that's not one thing that I stand on that. Like, oh yeah, you know, I'm not sure whether there's a dome or not. But in this episode, look, it looks like there's a dome right here. And you could say, oh, well, they are Mars, so they need some type of protection for air or whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like this dome being right here is actually a subtle hint that maybe the dome in the Bible is real. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts about that one.
Which shows the Simpsons family living on Mars. A few years after this episode aired, Elon Musk revealed his plans to colonize Mars. But here's where things get really crazy. The date shown in the episode, 2051, would exactly line up with Elon's plan to send 1 million people to Mars by 2050. It's crazy how accurate the Simpsons seems to be with their predictions. Another Simpsons prediction is the first female president. In the 2000 episode titled But to the Future, Lisa becomes the first ever female president. In the episode, the USA had gone broke. This was due to the decisions made by the fictional President Trump.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Flash forward 24 years, and many say that a female president may be on the horizon. Kamala Harris is already the first female vice president of the United States.
Anybody but Kamala.
Joe Biden may not be around much longer, and if Joe does pass away, Kamala may take his place. Over the years, The Simpsons has predicted lots of technologies, including smartwatches and FaceTime. But a more recent technology The Simpsons predicted was a baby translator. In the 1992 episode named Brother, Can You Spare 2 Dimes, Homer's half-brother Herb invents a baby translator machine. You may think this technology could never be invented.
Never even knew Homer had a half-brother.
A company named Soundream has made something named the Baby T. The Swiss company has made a technology which translates baby speech into real words, allowing you to know if your baby is tired, hungry, or needs the bathroom, meaning that this year you'll be able.
So wait a minute. Like, I don't believe that technology actually works, but maybe it's basically, it could tell what the baby is saying by the inflection of their voice. Like, you know, how the baby is talking. You get what I'm saying? Like, they could tell that it's tired or hungry by the inflection of the voice, but I don't know. Translating baby speech? Like, how? The baby don't even have a concept of what the hell is looking at. You get what I'm saying? So how the hell?
Able to find out what your baby really wants. But did the Simpsons predict this, or did they just get lucky? A very worrying Simpsons prediction for 2024 is that of economic collapse. Recently, the world economy has been in turmoil, and that includes the USA. The USA printed $3.3 trillion in 2020 alone.
You got all these countries that's leaving the dollar, joining BRICS. So, I mean, that's not too far-fetched.
Many say this may soon cause massive inflation and economic collapse, and people are losing their houses and jobs. According to many economists, this will only get worse in 2024. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this during the 2000 episode Bart to the Future. In the episode, the economic collapse takes place during Trump's presidency. While Trump is not yet the president, he might win in 2024, which means...
I'm pretty sure he's gonna win, not might. I think he's gonna win, right? The thing is too, is like, all right, can't they just print out more money? See, but that's where the problem is, because the money is not backed by nothing, bro. It's literally not backed by anything as compared to other currencies that are backed by gold, oil, some land. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing backing the American dollar, so it's really worthless.
This exact episode might come true. Another brand new technology predicted by The Simpsons is that of hover cars. In the 2005 episode named Future Drama, The Simpsons go into the future. In this future, Homer and Bart travel around in a hover car. Back in 2005, this was seen as satire, as no one thought hover cars could exist. But recently, a company named Samsung Sky have released a real-life hover car. It's named the Switchblade, and is the world's first real-life hover car.
Wasn't there one that could go on water too?
2024. Finally, people will actually be able to fly over traffic, just as The Simpsons.
You're gonna have a Tesla 2.0. You see how the Teslas was crashing and shit? I wouldn't trust that shit.
Predicted. Another wild Simpsons prediction is Ivanka Trump becoming president. It seems like The Simpsons writers are obsessed with Trump and his family. In the 2016 episode titled Treehouse of Horror 27, Homer can be seen wearing a badge that says Ivanka 2028, subtly suggesting that Ivanka may run for president in 2028. Ivanka does seem to be getting,
I ain't gonna lie, Ivanka hot,
more and more involved in politics.
She a baddie.
This prediction might come true. Ivanka was also shown in a 2017 episode where she joined the Supreme Court. It really seems like The Simpsons are predicting Ivanka gets into politics sometime soon. And given all of their other predictions have been so accurate, I really wouldn't be surprised. After all, some say The Simpsons is proof everything is rigged, and that they don't predict the future, but create it. Now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these.
Alright, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts about all this. Again, like I said before, a lot of this stuff is predictive programming. There's been examples of predictive programming for years in other media, not just The Simpsons, bro. I remember the movie Fight Club at the end where the guy was blowing up all the buildings. They were saying like that was a predictive programming of 9/11. They predicted 9/11 and a lot of stuff too. Not just that. So yeah, man, it's scary, man. Scary times we're living in, man. Just everybody do their best to survive, stay alive, and you know, figure out what's the truth, man. And the only truth is Jesus Christ. Feel me? Jesus is the only superhero that can save us. So it is what it is, man. It's your boy Dollars. I'ma holla. I'm off this.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.